What's good, y'all? My name is Coben, and I am 24 years old, and I have been dealing with sickle cell since I was a little boy. So I was 3 years old, and one day I had caught a seizure, went to the hospital. The doctors told my parents that this boy has a blood clot in his brain, and he needs to be transfused and whatever they did to me back then to save my life. And then afterwards, they said this boy also has to be checked for sickle cell since, it is a possible cause of the seizure and blood clot. And so they tested me for sickle cell and they found that it was, in fact, sickle cell in my blood. And it was inherited by my mother, who also has sickle cell. So since I was 3 years old, I have been suffering from sickle cell, and it has been a debilitating hindrance on just how I live and the things I want to do in life. So sickle cell is not, just black disease. It affects a lot of people, but it primarily affects black people. And I will get into the causes of that in a different video. But just know that it is a very small group of people that have sickle cell. And a lot of us are, suffering in silence. So for me, I'm going to just get personal and just tell you about my story and my version of dealing with sickle cell. I haven't really had symptoms after 3 years old. I haven't really had symptoms of sickle cell until I went into high school, and it was my junior year. I just caught the most severe pain crisis, and I don't even remember where it was. It could have been, somewhere in my leg, but I caught a pain crisis and I had to be hospitalized. And, I think it was about 2 weeks I was hospitalized, and, it affected my grades. And since that first sickle cell crisis, it kept happening almost every semester. So basically, and it occurred past junior year into senior year. So junior and senior year, most of, my junior and senior year has been spent either in the hospital or recovering from being in the hospital. So that just is a, very, good depiction of sickle cell for those that don't know what sickle cell is. So just to peel the onion back a little bit more, sickle cell, for those of you that don't know, is an inherited disease that, causes your blood cells from being the typical circle spherical shape to being more of a sickle shape, like, how, the Grim Reaper has his sickle and all those different things. It's that shape. And what that causes, like I just told you guys, I suffered seizures and a, blood clot, but the symptoms also are pain crises, but, it also can cause organ damage. It can cause strokes. It can cause, jaundice, blindness, all these terrible things that people suffer from. So this video is just for me to be open with you guys regarding what I deal with on the daily basis with sickle cell. And this is one of many videos on my journey to not only share what I have experienced with you guys, but also share what I learned about sickle cell, because I don't know everything about sickle cell myself, and I am seeking a cure for it. So it's something like I am on a journey to get cured, but at the same time helping those that are suffering from sickle cell to get the information that they need to get their cure as well. And this is just the first of many videos in this sort of topic surrounding sickle cell, because sickle cell has not just, prevented me from going to school. It prevented me from doing a lot of other things. My work options are limited. Like I can't do most jobs, like people can do. And I can only really do remote work or, on the computer type of work, and just different things such as that. I also have been, just unable to really be sort of fully athletic because I'm kind of, prone to want to be athletic and want to kind of do, physical activities. But since sickle cell has a sort of way of creeping up on you when you least expect it, it kind of makes it hard for me to do so. And then just different lifestyle things, like I can't really be, in the cold too much. I can't, be in the heat too much either. So that's really kind of just a glimpse of how sickle cell affects me and my life. I'm being open and transparent with you guys because God put it on my heart to do so, because I have kept it private for really 24 years. Since I was born, I haven't really felt the need to share my experience with anyone, even my family and friends and coworkers. But for this past year, I have been in a position of severe dependency on those people, of those support groups and my family and friends, to have to pull me from having sickle cell crises. And so I can't really keep it hidden any longer because it's something bigger than me at this point. It's not anything that I'm suffering with, privately anymore. I can't just leave people that are suffering from sickle cell to fend for themselves when I myself am dealing with this same thing, but I have a reason to speak up about it because I am, young, and I can kind of speak it, more to a younger audience and can relate it to people that are suffering but not able to speak up because just their, inability to do so. And that's really what this video is. That's really what this channel is pivoting to. I can't really tell you guys how, long this kind of thing will be, like how much of this channel will be this sickle cell related content. But what I can say is that if you stick by me and be supportive of this channel and just subscribe and keep following and commenting, that you guys won't be disappointed, that you will be definitely rewarded. And just it'll be a journey for all of us, because this is just, one part of the whole sphere of sickle cell and its devastating effects on people's lives. Like, I'm just one person. People with sickle cell have each individual experience because it's such a, it's an overwhelming disease that it's people deal with it differently. People have a lot more pain crisis than I have. And really my average is 2 a year. So people may have 5 or 10 a year. And, that's who I'm making these videos for, is for those people that have sickle cell. And even if they don't, the people that know someone that has sickle cell, the people that have the sickle cell trait, the people that don't know about sickle cell but want to know about sickle cell, this is what these videos are for. And so I can't just ignore that prompting of the Lord to kind of give these videos to you guys. So that's what this video is, and that's what this channel is moving to. And I hope you support. Comment down below if you have any questions about sickle cell and what I go through, and I will answer them. Subscribe and just like the video, and I'll see you guys later.